we're back to even. And you're back on another Degen drop of your favorite absurd 1 in a million podcast. Welcome in. It's back to even on Friday. You might be listening in a car. You might be watching on your phone, maybe on your TV. Apparently, we're on YouTube now. Welcome to potentially YouTube. Yeah, we'll let Ben share the channel here in a second if you're listening to this and you're like, what? But yeah, welcome in. It's Friday. You made it. It's another weekend. Friday, August 7th, 2026. Happy y'all are here. We've got our traditional gambling picks for you for this weekend and all sorts of other miscellaneous hijinks to get into. So what do you say we get the ship sailing? You know who I am.
My name is Jeff.
Joined as always by the one and only.
Hey, Ben. Hey, Ben. 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 Hey, Ben. Oh, Ben. 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 Ben.
Cheers, Benito. What's happening, brother?
Cheers, Jeffrey. A little Sprite plus tea for you.
Oh, little modern Arnold Palmy.
Crisp. Hola, senor. Good to see you.
Donde está?
And now we are seen, too. Good to be seen by everyone.
Yeah, wild.
Came home the other day, and I was on in our living room. And Ton's like, this is so cool. She got to watch the video of the national anthem, too. That was in there. I'd also like to clear some things up. Jeff knew it was going on YouTube. I didn't just spring it on him, okay? We tried to play that in the intro again. That's not exactly what happened, but it's something that has been talked about for quite a while.
We've discussed.
And at some point, you just got to do it, you know? So.
Pulling the trigger.
Yeah, we did it. And here we are. And now we're in your living room, your phone, wherever. Appreciate the viewers. Cool. Fun. Excited to see what we can do with this. It is fun because there is times we play videos and stuff. And now you get to go along with us and see how we get better. Like we had to do this one twice already.
Yeah.
So we messed up the intro because we're now multimedia.
Multimedia platforms, whatever. Yeah, now we got to be camera ready.
Yeah, we did pose prior to, so we can make a sweet thumbnail. So, hell yeah,
that's what you got to be doing. I guess that's what the kids say.
That's right, baby.
We're doing this in our underwear, I guess.
Actually, I'm live in my chonies right now, dog.
Sick.
I didn't get that memo from you.
I guess we don't actually dance. We never stand up. So yeah, that's fair.
That is true. I gotta stay seated. I guess I could shut my camera off if I'd stand up for whatever reason.
If we ever have another pee break.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Yeah. So I don't. You can never say never, right? You can never say never, but
nope.
I don't see one happening today, at least.
Fair enough. Fair enough. How was your week, brother?
Week was good. Glad it's Friday. First week of practice has been really good. Today was exceptional on Thursday. Actually, one of the better practices I think I've ever probably had as a coach. Just one of those nights where everything was good. You know, everything flowed good. Just happy with it. It was very good.
Love to hear that.
Our air quality in Phoenix the last couple of days has been wild in the morning.
Can we talk about the scale of the air quality index?
Yeah, absolutely. We can talk about it. I'll start by saying I don't understand the numbers, but
don't understand the numbers. I don't get the coloring scale.
Correct.
Right. Like you sent that picture this morning. And like, I know it's bad.
No good.
We went through it with the stupid smoke and all that crap. I get it. It's not fun to be out in that. And you do kind of like, it does wear you down if you are breathing it for a while. But the scale you sent, it's obviously off like the Apple Maps
weather,
or the Apple Weather app.
Yeah.
there are 5 colors on the scale.
There's a lot of color. This just like starts at like green and then just like shades to dark red.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up right now. So yeah, it goes green to yellow to like red to purple
Yeah.
to burgundy or maroon.
To possibly black.
Yeah, maybe. But 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's like green, yellow, orange, red, purple, and then yes, burgundy, dark.
Whatever. 5. 4 of the colors are on the left half of the scale.
Yeah, once you get past purple, it's just bad. I think, which we should just stop there.
Well, let's either introduce a new color, right? Because it's basically saying once you're past this mark, it's bad. Like, I feel like there's got to be worse.
I mean, yeah, 1 to 500 is
right.
Just so we're clear.
Right. So let's have 0 to 100 be green, 100 to 200 be yellow.
Yeah.
When you look at this, it's like 0 to 4 is green, 4 to 23 is yellow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like all the colors are on the left-hand side, and then right hand is just death, and you're firmly planted in the death zone.
We were in the death zone. Right now we're down to a 64. We're at moderate. We're splitting we're splitting green and yellow right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. The color scale does not match well to the numbers. So for everybody not in the Phoenix Metro, we have had a couple nights straight of dust storms, but no rain. So haboobs and high winds have just rolled through, and there's been no rain to calm it down. So in the morning, like if you looked out our window normally, you could look up and you'd see mountains to the north. And then if you look out from like my office here, you can see the top of the McDowell Mountains. You cannot see past the other buildings. Like there's right now I can see businesses and homes across the 101. I cannot do that this morning. It's absolutely insane, very eerie looking. And it happened again, I think, on Tuesday and then again this morning. And yeah, the air quality this morning when I sent it to the group was what was that number? 397?
397.
Yeah. So tough, tough look. Tough look.
Don't make sense.
No.
Don't make sense. I feel like I hear running water.
Yeah, there's a little. We're experiencing technical difficulties live. A little fuzzy, a little bit when you talk. You did cut out when you were explaining the colors of the air quality. So this is also fun for the YouTube viewers that they get to see this live too with us.
All right.
So we'll fight through. It is a weird thing. Is there running water at your house and the mic is picking up when you talk?
No, I just muted for like 10 seconds.
Interesting.
All right. Anyways, apologies for the audio issues, especially to the guy who likes to pick up when I play with a fidget spinner.
Yeah, you can hear that though. There it is. Yeah, it's weird. A little fuzz when you make noises over there tonight. Just started about 7-8 minutes into this podcast.
Anyways.
That's all right. We fight through.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad your air quality's down, bud.
Yeah. What's your air quality? What's your weather like?
Fine. Green. I don't know, dude. Like it's been actually really nice the last few weeks. So
what did it get to when you had the wildfires?
Oh, dude, I'd have to go back and look, but we were in the 4s.
You were.
Yeah.
Yeah, not good.
No. Right now it's 42. Good.
That is good. I want to look at I want to see the map of air quality. Let's see. I want to see where. There we go. I want to see. Can I zoom in on this guy? Huh, maybe not. Guess not. I wanted to see in the world like where we thought like the worst was.
If you had to guess right now, what would it be?
If I had a guess,
Yeah.
I would guess heavy populated place in probably. I can't do it. Probably Asia and I would guess it'd be bad there. Oh, well, actually, I found it. Where do you think it is?
Used to be a safe bet that it was always China, but I feel like they've done a good job of cleaning that up.
Actually, and I mean, there is spots in China. There's definitely spots in China where, but their air quality reports do not just come in across the board. There's just little circles across China, where America is just completely all in covered, right? We can see the air quality. Currently, right now, just looking at the air quality map, it looks like just outside of New Delhi.
Yes.
Is yeah, that's the bad spot.
Got it.
Europe's all green. Must be more wildfires up near Vancouver because there's a lot of purple and dark up there. Oh, there was like Spokane wildfires too. So everywhere that's on fire, bad.
When are they not on fire?
Yeah, no fire, good. Interesting. Mexico City's tough right now. Not looking good. So that's today's air quality report on KBWB. What's that? KBEW? That was the big radio station up there?
KDWB.
KDWB.
If you're thinking of the pop one.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah. KBEW might have been Blue Earth, actually.
KBEW.
Yeah.
Blue Earth. Yeah, that would track.
Yep. KBEW 98.1. Playing the same songs over and over. All your country hits.
I can't get over this fuzz.
Yeah, I can tell, dude. It's so funny to kind of. I'm excited that other people get to see you kind of lock in on it too. You can see your wheels just turning.
Yeah, I'm looking at everything. I'm like, is my mic cord touching something? I turned off the AC to keep that down. Now it feels like it's kind of going down.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, here. I'll mute. You talk. Maybe it's picking up through me.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely you.
Crazy it is. Yeah, it is. Now you talk. Now you talk again.
Now it's gone. I don't hear anything anymore.
Wow.
God, thank God.
Wow. That's crazy.
And now it's gone.
And I literally just hit the mute button on the computer. There's no reason for that.
No.
We were sabotaged by somebody. I don't know who, but when we find out, it's going to be a problem.
I mean, the YouTube community is threatened.
They are threatened.
They're very worried about what this could become.
Yeah, if it picks up again, mute and unmute.
Bang, bang.
And then we're back. That's crazy, dude. I'm sorry that I let that happen for 5 minutes. I didn't know.
I mean, I'm just over here taking the heat. Like, oh, this is all me. God dang it.
Well, it's just weird when you talk, though, you know?
I know, I get it.
I don't understand. We're not very technological people. We are not soundboard engineers. So here we are. We know how to plug these in, and we talk to them. That's about it.
We're pretty good at pushing a button or two.
Yeah.
You got that down.
That's it.
But in a situation like that, I'm just sitting here going,
I didn't do fucking shit.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true you did.
like, I don't know what just happened here.
Am I gonna have to mute myself the rest of the time when you talk?
No, I don't think so. Like I don't hear it anymore. Do you hear it when I talk to you?
Not so much right now.
Okay.
But if it becomes an issue, let me know. And then we'll just mute and unmute, okay?
Bang,
Thumbs up.
bang, bang. Bang.
Well, happy Friday, dude.
You as well?
Happy Friday to everybody. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the kind words. I feel like some people think we might have like struck a deal with YouTube. We didn't. We just posted on there. I appreciate everybody. The congratulations. I do appreciate that. That's nice of people. We just decided to post it somewhere else.
Yeah. How about it?
So
Yeah, no. I watched about 10 minutes. I was like, this is weird. I'll watch more of it, then I'll listen to it. And I'm really then sitting there going, did I pick my nose?
yeah, that's what I was very worried about. Ton would definitely told me if I did something like that, but I was like, damn, we never bet. We're on camera every week. People are like, oh, you guys just started recording. Well, they get recorded every week. We just don't do stuff with it all the time.
Hardly ever.
Yeah.
Hardly.
So we're trying to be better. Just trying to have fun with my dude and see what happens with the pod.
What was I think like at one point we kind of talked about like, would it be cool to do one of these as we're watching a Vikings game? Like just talk football along with the game. Because there's people out there that do that, we obviously haven't leaned into that, but what else could we do with this? I'd be curious to hear what people would like to see, if anything, or if they're just going to watch it and be like, this is kind of fun to have on in the background on my computer. I can look over at these idiots, see what they're up to.
That's fair. We could go live. That's still an option. That is what we talked about. We've talked about going live, watching a game together sometime. And then maybe that isn't the cards. We get good enough at this thing that we do go live at some point during football season or watch a bowl game together or something. Just something different, maybe then we'll just irritate our friends and then all of a sudden we're just all the time content creating. And then we're just like recording everything we do and making YouTube videos.
Man, I don't know if I could do that. Could you?
No, I think there'd be times I watch a lot of like the YouTube golf.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot. I feel like I'm pretty comparable sometimes with some of those guys. And then I know that we have friends that are good golfers and some better than others. I would like to wiggle our way into a situation like that at some point in life.
Okay.
Like a 3v3 versus a Bob Does Sports guys or something. I just think that would be a lot of fun. They just seem like fun. It seems like a fun time.
That does. Yeah. I could do that. I don't know if I could do like one of those guys or be one of those people who is constantly on the camera.
No, I can't stand those people. I see a lot of those people here. A lot of those streamer people are here. We've seen them out and about. Makes me want to choose violence more. Mm-hmm. And I just think of, and it's kind of funny, roundabout to why I started the pod, talked about like people not having conversations with people and hopefully that's what they do. And then our conversations with people or ourselves people have always reached out since we've done this and, hey, thanks for saying this or whatever. But I could never imagine like not wanting to go outside so much that I watched other people outside live. Like just living life, just doing things. Like they are out to eat at a restaurant. You're just watching them interact with other people. And then sometimes they'll be like, hey, put some W's in the chat, or whatever they do.
So weird. So weird. But 1,000,001 ways to make money in this world. So
yeah, it is. It is. We're never going to be the all the time streamer guys. I can tell you that.
No.
Did go live on Twitch a couple times. Remember that?
I do.
That was fun.
That was electric.
We were just having fun, dude. Figuring out life. I moved to the big city. I was just trying it out.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. And here we are. Here we are now, live on. Well, recorded on YouTube. Yeah, everybody watched 20 minutes of fuck around time, really. I mean, that's all that was. We couldn't figure out what the noise was. Jeff froze up. I say, "Oh, that's cool." And everybody will get to see that. And then I just stare at the camera and hope to God that it comes back, and it did. And here we are, 20 minutes in.
Oh man.
What kind of no budget podcast is this?
This is exactly what you get for no budget.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not bad.
No, I mean,
for no investment.
Well, the $200 a year that we pay for this.
Fair enough.
A piece.
Fair enough. You know, you could invest in this.
Investors? Possibly you.
Could be you.
Yeah, we got a long ways to go till we can monetize on the old YouTube. I did look at that. So we could use about 3,000 more subscribers before we could even start to sniff at something.
And then 1 million more, please.
Yeah, for sure. You never know. You never know what your life can be in a year. So who knows?
Heard that.
Who knows, dude? But now we're here. So I've been saving some things for the pod in some notes I haven't shared. So I'll start here because it's a Friday for us, you know.
Okay.
Got a big breakdown this weekend, Southeastern Conference. Did you watch last year's quarterbacks on Netflix?
Loosely with Jackson.
Kirko in Atlanta, that one.
Kirko.
Joe Burrow and Jared Goff.
Yeah, loosely.
Okay. We just watched it back, just finish it up. Full year behind. All good. Got to get back into Hard Knocks too. Ton likes that.
Yeah.
So we watched it back. The Kirk thing is interesting to watch. I do think he's a stellar stand-up guy. I mean, clearly, I think he is an incredible human. I think a lot of people think that. I think his career choices sometimes have been questionable. I did appreciate him saying, if I would have known both places were going to take a quarterback within 2 picks of each other, I would have just stayed in Minnesota. Mm-hmm. That was a great grass is not always greener situation.
Yeah.
But Kirko is on quarterbacks another time with the Vikes, right? So we got to see it both. And maybe he'll be on this year with the Raiders. Who knows? Maybe he's just the quarterback that they follow. Kind of sounds like Kirk Cousins do anything for $1. That's kind of where I'm at. Anywho.
Not wrong.
They really touch on his brother and their friends coming to the games. Did you see that episode by chance?
Yes.
Where they go to one game a year, which is cool,
Mm-hmm.
And they kept ordering. What was the drink? Jimmy Rogers. I'm trying to think. It's like a Shirley Temple, but with Coca-Cola. It's essentially like a cherry Coke. And I thought that they were ordering booze the whole time. And Kirk's like, "Oh, I'll join them, in the off season."
Yeah.
And they're like, "Are we setting the record for the whatever drink?" And I'm like, Tom's like, "What is that?" I'm like, "I don't know." I said, "I assume some kind of like bourbon thing." And I Google it. I'm like, "It's literally a Shirley Temple, but with Coca-Cola instead of 7-Up." And Kirko, they go back after the game that he went to, and they had one. He's like, "Who's making them?" I'm like, man, dude, I've never seen a theater kid more on top in life than Kirk Cousins. Like, I just never have. He's a nerd, dude. Like, he is such a nerd. He is the whitest of white people ever, all time. Julie's right there with him. They're a perfect match made in heaven. And then to cap that episode off, they show them going, because Kirko's brother was in town one other time. He's like, "I always wanted to stop at this. It's not Sizzler. What's that southern fast food spot? Gosh, dang it.
Like a sit down restaurant or like Checkers or Rallies?
It's not. It's similar to a Checkers or Rallies, but it's not that. And now I have to find out. It's Cookout. It's Cookout.
Okay.
Okay. So he goes to the cookout there. It's the closest one to the stadium. And the first time he goes in with his brother, the lady's like, "Do you play for the Falcons?" And his brother's like, "You can tell him you play for the Falcons." And he's like, "No, I'm just a fan, whatever." Okay, Kirk. Sounds good. But then they go back and he has the friends with them and they ordered cookout. And Turner, his youngest boy's in the car. And then it is like the scene from Step Brothers where they're on the way to meet the family for the first time and everybody's singing in the car. And it is just like the epitome of white people are the worst. And they're singing a Cher song and everybody's got different parts and they're hitting it. And then I became a huge fan of Turner Cousins. All of a sudden is like, "Hey, can you guys stop? Can you please quit singing? I don't want to hear this anymore." And Kirko is like, "Doo-doo," like he's doo-bopping his way through the song. I gotta see if I can find it.
I love it. I love how dorky he is.
He is the dorkiest dude in the world.
Oh. It's like, how? How did that guy get to where he's at?
It's a great question.
You know what I mean? Like, it just feels like that's the type of guy who's not going to survive, like, the locker room culture, the brotherhood that can be, a football team or, I mean, honestly, athletics in general.
Yeah.
But, I mean, clearly he did. I don't know. I mean, the guy was good enough. Oh, we doing it? We're doing it.
We're doing it. You ready for this?
Yeah.
I really don't think it's strong enough. No, you believe in life after love.
That's clearly from another movie, but you get the gist. And then
Sometimes I think Kirk got a little too high on his own supply.
I would agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? Like because I think his stock could not have been higher after the first season of quarterbacks. That was like a super magical run for the Vikings. And, I think that was, or was that the year he got hurt?
When he was, oh my God. Do you hear that?
Yeah.
This is so cool.
It's jacked up. Unplugging the mic, plugging it back in.
Oh, what? I don't know.
I don't either.
Entertaining.
All right. Well, we're going to do a solo pod for 2 seconds. But yeah, I think and I don't want to say all this without Ben here because I like having him to play off of. Welcome everybody to a hopefully 40 seconds of just me. Ben's back. Let's hope the audio works.
How we doing?
Good. You?
Oh my gosh. I think it is. We got to write a letter or something here.
Yeah, it's strange. This happened out of the blue here.
This is all through the computer too. Usually it's like, our cables or connections or something, but this is on our platform here. Anyways, I'm back. Yeah, dude. Kirk is a very weird white man. I don't know what else to tell you.
Yeah. But no, I think he got a little too high on his own supply when he was at the Vikings. And people were like, "Oh, you were in music," and the whole Kirko Chains deal. And I don't know.
I did find that also extremely frustrating. that they were really playing into the Kirko chain stuff when he got to Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, that's kind of like, that wasn't a him thing. Like, that was like a Vikings thing. And then Vikings fans called him Kirko Chains. And like, we played into that. You know, I don't know. It just like, it was a weird thing where it wasn't like this alter ego thing. And then he went to Atlanta. You know, it's just like, that was like a Vikings thing. Like the players put the chains on Kirk because he's a white.
Because he's the whitest.
Yeah. And then it was funny. And it's like, they're not doing that to him in Atlanta.
No.
Now, if he, and say, you know, in Minnesota, he had a Pizza Ranch deal. If he went to Atlanta and got a Magic City deal, maybe.
That'd be wild.
So I don't know, dude. I'm just saying. It was a wild experience to see that all the way through. You know, Kirko being a weirdo, but I'm glad I saw it.
Mm-hmm.
Then the other thing I have to bring to your attention here is when's the last time you've been to Chick-fil-A?
I don't know. Let's just call it a month.
Okay. Did you go to Chick-fil-A drive-thru? You just go in, pick up, whatever?
Probably drive-through.
Okay. And this is maybe not everywhere. Did they have the mobile order only line at your Chick-fil-A drive-thru?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's fairly new down here. And they are now shaming people who think they are better than and try to just get in. So this morning, Thursday morning, been pretty good. I love the Chick-fil-A breakfast burrito. It is also a very white person thing.
Never had it.
Pretty solid little burrito. It's just like the crunchy chicken, eggs, little potatoes in there. It's solid. It's filling, right? I sounded good. That's what I wanted. I didn't want a Jimmy Dean breakfast sandwich today. Sorry, Ton. So I went and got Chick-fil-A breakfast by myself on the way out, and I'm in line, and this black SUV pulls up into the, Hey Mobile app online order only line. And I had my window down. I'm like a car or two back. And so then I see this guy and he's sitting there. And so I roll my window down the other window down so I can hear the exchange a little better. So this guy pulls up. They say, "What's the name for the mobile app?" And he goes, "Tom." And she's like, "I don't have a Tom." And he's like, "What do you mean you don't have a Tom?" She's like, "I don't have a mobile order for Tom." And he goes, "I'm ordering right now." And she goes, "Sir, you're in the mobile order only line."
Okay.
He said, "I'm in the drive-through line." He's like, "Nobody was in this lane." And she's like, "Yeah, because it's for mobile orders only." So he's like, "So you're not going to take my order?" And she says, "No. Can you please pull around and get back in line?" So then it goes from 2 lanes to 1 lane. So Tom has to sit in line to go back around. Tom did not go back around.
You can imagine he did not.
Tom went to the front and parked. Then he walked his happy ass inside Chick-fil-A.
Ooh.
And I bet that didn't go over so well for Tom.
I wonder if they ended whatever Tom had to say to them when he was inside with "My pleasure."
I would have.
And honestly, like a little shocked that they didn't just take his order.
No, they don't. I mean, there was 4 cars behind me.
I know, but they're just like generally so customer service focused. I get it. But most of the time, and I get this is lunch as well, there's usually somebody outside on a tablet taking your order in the drive-through lanes. Like when you get up to the actual window or the order box, like you're through that. Sometimes you've even paid before then. You're just waiting for your
100%. And I get it. Like they're trying to push that the app like everybody is. Chick-fil-A app has good rewards too. I mean, you'll get free stuff on random days, but they just don't want to feed into entitlement. And I appreciate it from a place like Chick-fil-A, who's like, you know what, our shit's so good, you fuckers ain't getting it on Sundays.
Mm-hmm.
We're shutting it down for the Lord. All right, we ain't letting Tom come through and just think that he's just getting stuff because the line is shorter on the side that he's not even supposed to be in.
Right.
You know?
Right. I'm glad they stood on business.
I wish I could have seen the inside, dude. I wish I could have seen the inside. You could tell Tom's an ornery feller. Tom had a little hitch in his giddy up, just like dragging the feet. If I had to guess, probably diabetic type 2, if I had to put a type on it. Little bit bigger build, so he's probably just hangry in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Bigger as in bigger than I.
Okay.
So, I mean, I'll tell you this: the suspension on a Suburban took a sigh of relief when he got out of the driver's side.
All right.
So,
all right, Tom.
Big dog. That's why I was just kind of shocketh of I'm going to walk inside now.
Maybe they were doing him a favor. They're like, look, dude.
Hey, before your heart attacks itself,
yeah,
why don't you walk inside in order, Tom?
Yeah, you're going to need to get at least 28 steps in, okay, bud?
You fuckers wouldn't take my order out there. Who do you think you are?
Wonder how like aggressive he may have gotten inside there, right? Because again, like most of the folks you meet in Chick-fil-A are some of the nicest people.
Yeah, I'm sure like a lot of those guys, I'm sure like the female manager on duty, she probably got an earful. And then a male came up and then he shut her down, you know? That's how
sure when he went in and he was gonna complain loudly, like I'm sure he got a free Chick-fil-A sandwich or two.
Hey, stuff this down your gullet.
Yeah, sorry for the inconvenience, you know, but this is our policy. Here's 4 sandwiches to make up for it.
Precious food.
That'll work. Thank you.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if Chick-fil-A's in the bartering system or not, how they run it, but it's a pretty top tier establishment. So
tough to argue. I really am a big fan of the chicken, egg, and biscuit.
Ton loves chicken minis.
Oh,
those are good. I recently had a work event. I don't know if anybody from work listens to this. Joseph used to, and this is the guy, so gave him a hard time. He ordered there was sales meetings. He ordered the food. He ordered just a single platter of chicken minis for 12 people.
okay.
Well, it said, X amount of sandwiches. And I'm like, did you read, dog? Did you even take a second to read that? Nowhere do they classify the chicken minis as sandwiches. You saw 48 and you're like, oh, that's a hell of a deal. But you didn't continue to read the mini part.
Oh, poor guy. I'm assuming he never lived that down.
No, that's just look, he's a great guy, love him to death.
Yes.
It's just another one of those. It's kind of like just like the running joke. Like if he does something, like he's gonna catch heat about it. It could be the best thing ever, but it'd be like, well, why didn't we do this? The 25 other times you bought everybody lunch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
Love it.
But yeah, so I was just a big fan of the Chick-fil-A shame.
Me as well. I haven't seen any good customer service fights in a while, I don't feel like.
No, I haven't either. I've been big back on my First Amendment protectors. I don't even know what you want to call them. The guys that just go around just film people in places and just to get a rise.
Oh yeah, the First Amendment agitators.
That sounds better.
Because that's what they're going for.
I'm gonna tell you right now, nothing locks me in more than one of those videos. And the whole thing, right? Like I personally, I feel you have to have something like better with your life to do. One, okay, that's how I feel about it. It seems like a terrible waste of time. Two, they always have like masks on, and then people will come up and they'll be like, "Why do you have a mask on? Why what?" And it's like I'm just assuming by looking at the people who are upset that they're filming, those are the same people that really wanted us to wear masks everywhere we went just a couple of years ago, just a short amount of time ago. Okay, and then I'm looking at. They pull out their phones and they're like, "How do you like it?" And it's like, well, clearly they don't care, But the reactions, and then when somebody finally gets pepper sprayed, you're like, "Yes, we've made it. Made it. We've made it to confrontation, and it's just so good." And then it's always like they don't feel safe, and it's like, well, it honestly, it must be a hard life to live if you feel unsafe when you see somebody recording something.
Right.
So,
have you watched Cartnarks?
oh, dude, that's my guy. He's here a lot, actually. I hope to run into him, and that might be a time I live stream. I'm just going to tell you, it could be in the middle of my workday. I would put my work phone on silent and toss it in my car and say, I got a different job for the rest of the day. I am Cartnarking with my dog.
Those videos are hilarious. I love that he makes like a little siren, like,
yep. That's the best part, dude, as he's running up there. Lazy bones. Yeah, it's 10 out of 10.
Unapologetic in his public shaming of people not.
And those people are always the worst too. I mean, we've talked about that at length, what we feel about the cart people. But dude, that's
just a good litmus test of how big of a piece of shit you are.
Yeah, and he's always so good. Like, he's a good button pusher too, And then he'll be running backwards, and they'll be like, I'm gonna chase you down. He's like, I don't think so, judging by your build. Yeah, dude, it's such a fun time to just have fun and watch other people, like if somebody was just recording me on the sidewalk, I think I would probably just, if I saw one of the, what do we call them, First Amendment agitators?
Sure. Yeah, let's go with that.
I think I would probably, again, slow down my day and see if I can watch the show.
In real time, yeah. That's fair.
Because like there's a really good one where the guy gets pepper sprayed because he does get pretty physical, and they spray him pretty good. Empty a can of mace on his face, and then he comes back for more, and he's screaming at him, and then they're assholes, which they might be. But he's like, "What the fuck did you spray me with?" And he's like crying on the sidewalk, and then doing the thing that you're not supposed to do if you get pepper sprayed, just rubbing the fuck out of his eyes.
Yeah.
So that guy might probably still blind.
Oh. I mean, to be clear, everybody in those videos is generally an asshole.
For sure. I'm not saying like I don't want people to think that I like am pro First Amendment agitator. I understand that 100%. It is their First Amendment right to do that. Every time that the police generally show up, they tell the people, they're like, yeah, there's nothing we can do. They can record from public.
Right.
And then people always lose their mind. And then they're like, they're recording kids. And it's like, well, then I guess put your kids inside. Like sometimes the cops' reactions are great too, Like it's just a fun time to watch people.
Yeah. No, as a third party, right?
Yes.
Like a voyeur. Yes.
Yeah, maybe we'll reach out to Cartnark, see if he wants to collab with Ben and Jeff. Get Jeff down here next winter. We'll go out in Phoenix and we will Cartnark a whole weekend.
Let's do it. Like, just make a weekend out of it. Find a couple big shopping centers.
God, would that not be the best?
We could set up like a tailgate.
Yeah, I think so.
Get us some walkie-talkies. Oh, got one over here.
Yeah.
Aisle 3. Converge, team. Converge.
Our president dropped another great sports tidbit this week. Did you see it?
Did he call somebody else racist?
No. Same guy though, but kind of a flip.
Okay.
Are you ready? This could be a new segment on this podcast, honestly.
Okay. Yes.
You ready? This is Donald Trump's sports take of the week.
All right.
New segment brought to you by nobody yet, but possibly you.
Good.
And I'll tell you what, if I were ever, I'd be the greatest women's basketball coach in history. Because I don't like LeBron James. I like Michael Jordan much better. But I'd go up to LeBron James. It doesn't matter. I say, LeBron, did you ever have any desire to be a woman?
So now that Donald would like to assemble a women's basketball team of former NBA All-Stars, apparently.
Of LeBron.
Well, I mean, starting with LeBron, which is a fair. I mean, if you're assembling a basketball team, it's a fair spot to start.
Good place to start.
Yeah. LeBron, did you ever have any desire to be a woman?
God.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States of America. They're just too good. We have to find a Donald Trump sports take, I think, every week. For what do we got? 2 more years? We gotta run. We gotta roll with it, dude.
The guy is never shy around a mic. I'm sure that'll be easy to fulfill.
Oh, it's just so good. So yeah, LeBron was racist a couple weeks ago. Now he is Donald's #1 overall draft pick. So
Obviously. I think I saw a clip that he won his 40th club championship at Bedminster.
yeah, he did.
All right. Good for you, dude. That kind of sounds like Kim Jong-il getting shooting 18
Yeah, it's a little Kim Jong-un-ish there.
on a 18-hole golf course.
What do you think? What do you think old Don's handicap is? Golf handicap. I'm sure some people just shouted a lot of things at their car radios, but
Yes, his gin.
yes.
Going to the gin. God, if it's a plus, that's crazy because there's no way. I would imagine it's like a 5 or a 6.
His official U.S. Golf Association handicap is listed at 2.8.
2.8. All right. Better than I thought.
But I mean, to be fair, the guy does golf a lot.
Well, he owns golf courses.
He also does own golf course, but he does actively golf a lot. So it is the one thing we talked about, T, that generally the more you do, the better you get.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a fun little clip of the week. I was gonna pull it back up and share the screen, but I was really scared that the audio was gonna get all messed up again, so I just left it alone, dude.
Yeah. Hopefully this gets cleared up.
Thanks a lot.
It's not StreamYard.
Beep. Can't give him anything. So last thing before we get to the
All right.
bets, I just gotta know, what's everybody saying
About?
come on, where do you live?
Oh.
What's the biggest news story? Christ on a crutch, Jeffrey.
Right. We were talking Donald Trump.
About
That's always a good Sunday pod.
yeah, I mean, but here's the best part about training camp. That is 4 days for us right now.
I know. I did not get a chance to, do research today. My research, it's just check in on the people that I follow who report on the team every day.
Yeah.
Locked up in baseball tryouts, so my apologies. But they did they had padded practice starting Monday, and first 2 days were ugly for both, by all accounts. Defense is shining.
That's all we need, baby. Give me a game manager.
A lot of A lot of talk about how like we are probably going to have 6 contributors out of this draft.
Man, dude, I'm just gonna pause you real quick. If that's for real, and they let that, I mean, does Brzezinski still work for the team?
Still there.
Yeah, they gotta fire this Noah guy, Nolan. What's his name? Nolan Teasley. I don't care what he did, what he does, but he can't draft at least. He can run the rest of the team, but this is the drafter.
I mean, yeah, if you because what do they have? 9?
They did, I believe they did have, let's just double check. 2026 Minnesota Vikings draft picks.
I think it was 9, maybe 10 with no 9. That being said, I don't know if like I don't even know if all of them are draft picks.
What do you mean by
I
that?
think one of them was UDFA.
Oh, one of the signees that has been going on?
Like rookies that is expected to contribute.
Yeah, corner.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a stud.
Yeah. Corners getting run and flashing. Obviously, Golday, Big Citrus, Caleb Banks, they're all running with the ones and looking good. The tight end kid, fullback hybrid guy from Michigan.
Yeah, he's supposed to be a little banger, huh?
Yeah. And then, hell, it might have been 2 cornerbacks.
I'm pulling up the list right now.
A lot of, I mean, that's kind of the early steam, which like should get you excited because if they like, that's what they've been missing for the last 10 years is just adding contribution through the draft to help refill the ranks and refill their depth. They've been going on fumes, just signing veterans for years. So, man, that if it holds, and you know, look, like you get like a lot of, it's easy to get run in practice.
Yeah,
We got to see it when the game is actually being played.
for sure.
What that'll shake out to, but I mean, Flo integrating like 4 rookies into the rotation would be wild. Because that is not his MO
No.
at all. So yeah, the 2 quarterbacks looked rough Monday, Tuesday. I guess Wednesday was a little bit better day. If you're grading it out, Kyler had the better day. But, you know, hard to say. I will say it does also kind of look like seen a few people tweet that like Flo's not doing anything crazy defensively yet. So, you know, kind of giving KOC the ability to see how his quarterbacks handle just kind of like basic defenses.
Yeah, I mean that goes back to me like the script thing. There's the Vikings can prepare for the Vikings D or go against the Vikings D, but it doesn't really make the team better. And I know that doesn't probably compute in a lot of people's brains, but when you're seeing something that you're not going to see, that doesn't help you.
No.
So I can understand that from both ways. I'm sure there's also times in training camp, you know, I know that some of our insiders here are just probably just chatting it up or stuffing down a Coney dog, but there's probably times where the Vikings offense or, you know, like the 2s and 3s or 3s and 4s are running things that the Vikings don't run either so that the defense can get looks. And people just aren't reporting on that because they can't tell the difference.
Correct.
So.
Correct. Yeah.
If I had to guess.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, so I mean it's take it with a grain of salt, like everything that's coming out. I mean, it feels like there's a heavy lean towards Kyler based on everything that's being reported, whether you think that's the local reporter shilling for this guy and already selling on JJ, or if it's true, I don't know. We won't know. I think there will be a decision made probably after the joint practices, because at that point, like you have to make a decision. Like at a certain point, you have to pick one and say we're going in this direction, and just let them get the work in, and then develop your backup in return. No matter who it is, I don't think it's fair to the team and the rest. I don't think it's fair to the rest of the team to constantly have this going on. The offense isn't, they need to find their rhythm with one of them. And that one needs to just get the reps, whatever it's going to be. To drag that out any further, I think would be very, very, very stupid. But I'm just a guy on YouTube and on a podcast.
Yeah, I feel you. I haven't paid as much attention as I'd like to. I have seen all the stuff about Charles Deming. I think he was a 5th round pick.
Mm-hmm.
Chuck D, as they're calling him, they're posting about him a lot. So he must be making some plays. A lot of talk about how massive Caleb Banks is and how much work he's getting, and how oh yeah, that might have actually been really good. That looks good. And I did see some stuff about Bredson, and then I've seen, and I don't know who threw it, but there was an absolute hospital ball to JJ that they posted, and they're like Jettas. And that wasn't against our team. He would have been scooping up his spleen, dude.
Yeah.
And then people were like, that's just a 50-50. No, that's a 50-50 he might play again. That's the 50-50 in that ball.
Right.
I couldn't tell who threw that up, but it was Kyler.
Mm-hmm.
It hasn't looked good from either of them, to be honest. I think I'm still riding. I'm going to tell you, I think it's going to be JJ.
I'm trying to be positive, right? Like, so I kind of led with the whole, like, hey, we're getting like flash out of 6 rookies. But, like the Thor, you mentioned him last week. He's a good follow. I do like that he tries to put some context on it. He's like, look, like we can talk about all these things, all these numbers and reps and how much was in the shotgun or not, or blah, blah, blah. But he's like, if I'm being honest, like what I've seen, like I'm not overly impressed with either of them, which isn't great. Like they're both like, he talked about that play, that one you're mentioning specifically. And he's like, Kyler held onto the ball too long. And like people were just standing next to him and he chucked it up there. So like he would have been sacked or he would have already had to scramble. And it's, and that's the shit. Like he's, he mentions a lot. Like nobody's mentioning that when they're saying Kyler was 13 for 17 or JJ was 12 for 14 or whatever is practice. They can't be touched. They're slow to react. Like the play is broken down and he had nowhere to go. So he just threw it deep to JJ. Well, all right. That works, I guess, in that context, not in a game.
That's why I hate camp stats too. They're stupid. Also, I saw, trying to think, I don't know who the reporter was. It was like a Rube reporter though, like that Thor guy. It's somebody who thinks they're a reporter, but not really. Just tweets about the Vikings, but has a ton of follows. And he put up and he goes, first 2-minute drive of camp, McCarthy goes first, 1 for 3, 1 first down. Punt, whatever. Then does not make a separate tweet, replies back to that tweet. It says Kyler on his thing, 0 for 3 punt. But that's just kind of hidden because it's a reply. And so, instead of being like, oh, Kyler's, new tweet, he just replied back and then it kind of gets hidden. People were kind of lighting him up. It's like, well, I guess in the pros of that, then at least JJ got a first down and provided us some false hope. So I don't know. It'll be interesting. It's going to be fun as the weekend keeps rolling. When are the joint practices?
Good question. Good question.
Who are they jointing with this year?
The Ravens, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, Ravens 20. August 19th and 20th.
Yep. So 2 weeks away from joint practice.
Yeah, and they're here.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
That'll be a good time. Anybody wants to go see some football fights.
Mm-hmm.
That's always what joint practices are kind of best for. You're going to get guys excited to hit somebody else, and there's going to be some pushing and some shoving. Somebody's going to get too close to a quarterback. It's just going to be on. It's good. It's good fall camp stuff, dude. Grab somebody with a face mask, cuss at them a little bit.
Drag around.
Yeah. Hell yeah. And Aaron Donald's back, so.
Could be it.
TBD.
Yeah.
TBD.
Not excited about that.
No.
Not a fan of the Rams. Yeah. Anyways, should we get to our picks?
Let's do it, doggo.
You want to go first? You want me to go first?
You go first.
All right, I'll go first. For all my Minnesota listeners, this is a weekend full of picks you could tail or fade. Your call. Because I did them all on Prize Picks. You are welcome. Yeah, we'll start off on Friday. 3 picks. All baseball. Starting off small. Just 3-pick parlay. Ben Rice. They're all Yankees Braves players in the Yankees Braves game on Friday, 6:05. Ben Rice, more than 3.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Luis Garcia Jr., more than 3.5 hits, runs, RBIs. And Ronald Acuna Jr., more than 3.5 hits, runs, RBIs. 5 to pay, 175.
I like it. I like it. I'm gonna start with Friday. We have the Wyndham Championship 2026. My boy Sahith Thagala is currently T2. Give me a Sahith end of round 2 leader at plus 630. Just straight up, one guy, 5 to pay 36.50.
Hell yeah, dude. Love that. Staying in golf. Final regular season golf event of the year. Playoffs start the following week, I believe. The FedEx Cup playoffs. All right. Sticking in that, I'm going a lot of strokes or better, right? Not birdies, just strokes. Billy Horschel, more than 68 strokes. Brandt Snedeker, less than 68.5. Eric Cole, less than 68. Keith Mitchell, more. Michael Kim, less. Sahith Thagala, less. 6 legs, 5 to win you 157.50. Bang, bang, bang.
I have a Friday baseball money line run for everyone. The trade deadline dust has settled. Some teams got better, some teams got worse, some teams will fall off. Cubs just took it to the Dodgers for a couple days. Let's go. Saving baseball, one hit at a time. PCA becomes the odds-on favorite to win the NL MVP. What a time. Go Cubs, go. I'm rolling 405. Braves at Yankees. Max Fried on the mound. Give me the Yankees. Then we are going to 440. The new and improved Cleveland Guardians taking on also new and improved. A lot of moves in the AL Central. Even the Twins loaded up a little bit. We didn't talk about that, but I'm taking the Guardians on the money line. Give me the Cardinals at home against the Rockies. Give me the Rangers at home against the Orioles, and then ending it off with the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Seattle Mariners. We're going Rays money line. That's a 5-leg, 1381, 5 to pay 7407.
Nice. Love it. I saw some things in Prize Picks that just made me say, can't pass this up right now because I had never seen it in there before. It might have been there last year.
Okay.
but I didn't notice it. So, we've got some futures, if you will. We're going to start with the thing that will start first. So this is a 6-legger. Give me Jaden Mayava, more than 21.5 pass touchdowns, passing TDs. Arch Manning, more than 26.5. Julian Sayin, more than 27.5. Dante Moore, more than 24.5. Trinidad Chambly, more than 21.5. And then Darian Mensah, more than 25.5. That's 5 to win you 187.50.
I like that. I like that. I have a future. I was gonna save it, but I'm gonna give it out now because we're talking about futures. I'll come back for my final two here. I got a $10 bonus bet last week, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna bonus bet. Pete always did this. I always kind of liked it, but I just never could stick true to it. If he gets a bonus bet in or around football season, he just throws it on a future. He's like, you're going to put it on something, you don't even get the $10 back, like whatever. So I liked it. And I just kind of playing around. So I have a plus 29,500 odds, 295 to 1, 10 to pay just shy of $3,000. 3-leg college football future parlay.
Okay.
James Madison to win the Sun Belt Conference. That's at plus 270. The North Dakota State Bison to win the Mountain West Conference.
Yes.
Plus 300.
Okay.
And then the big one, the Juicer, at plus 1,900. Ben in the building. I said the other day it could be a surprise pick. Give me the Arizona Wildcats to win the Big 12 title game.
Hell yeah.
10 riding for $3,000. All cashing in on December 5th.
Why
Don,
wouldn't
it's going to be a good Christmas. Boy got paid.
Heck yeah.
I was just scrolling. I was like, I'm going to throw it on that. So there we are.
I love that, dude. So yeah, we started with college football. Now we're going NFL. Again, allowed to pick some futures. Don't know if that's been there before, but why wouldn't you? Give me JSN, more than 1,324.5 receiving yards. Stafford, more than 3925.5 passing yards. Puka Nacua, 8+ receiving touchdowns. Will Anderson, more than 11.75 sacks. Dak Prescott, less than 4,024.5 passing yards. And Josh Allen, more than 3,599.5 passing yards. 5 to win you 187.50.
Bang. I like it. Futures are fun, dude. They're fun to throw a $5 on. Just let them run for the season.
Yeah.
It's fun. It is fun.
Yeah.
So we went from college football, NFL. We have to show some love to our brothers to the north. Canadian football, full-fledged.
Yeah.
Friday night, 6 p.m. Give me the Saskatchewan Roughriders, -7. Then we go on to Saturday. Give me the Edmonton Elks on the road at the Montreal Alouettes. The Elks are coming in as a dog. Give me on the money line at plus 185. And then to cap it off at 4 p.m. on Saturday, the British Columbia Lions, -7.
The BC Lions.
Give me that 3-pick parlay for plus 896, 5 to pay 49.80. What else? You got anything else?
I came in with 4.
Okay, I did too, and then I gave the future. So I have a obligatory UFC bet this week. Pretty good.
What was that word?
Yeah, you said it.
Okay. Obligatory, I think is what you said.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Obligatory. pretty good fight night card this week leading up to UFC 330 next weekend. UFC 330 scheduled to be a banger. Can't wait to talk about it with everyone next week. Okay, we're going to start on this is, I believe, the featured prelim, if not one of the top ones. Dair Nergoze, big Kazakhstani heavyweight, taking on Bruno Lopez. I have not seen this guy fight in person or live, but I saw some clips of this monstrous human, and he's going off at minus 148. I'm taking him. It looks scary. Then we have Steven Asplund versus Guilherme Pat. This might be the feature prelim. These are heavyweights as well. Steven Asplund. Okay, he's going to take his shirt off on Saturday for everybody to see. People are going to make fun of him. He used to weigh just shy of 600 pounds. And now he's fighting, making weight at 265 in the UFC. So he's got some extra skin just hanging. But he throws some force. Honestly, he was fighting for his life, and now he's just fighting. So kind of crazy. But he was like just shy of 600 pounds. I think the thing I read today, though, he was at his heaviest was like 575. That's a huge bitch. That is a huge bitch. I mean, he lost 300 pounds. Crazy.
That's a huge bitch.
That is.
And he lost it.
Yeah. So kind of a cool thing. Alexia Tarania. I always mess up. She's a new Brazilian gal, but she's been hot. And it's all been submission or decision. So just take the easy route. She's fighting Amanda Lemos. It's on the main card this weekend. Take her to win by decision or submission, minus 250. And then the main event, Gamrot versus Quillian Ciclid. Give me Quillian minus 142. That's a 4-legger plus 607. 5 to pay, 35.36.
Nice.
It actually should be a pretty, if you're scared of the air quality and you want to stay inside, it should be a nice little afternoon fight card for you.
We're giving you alternatives.
Yep. To breathe, to live.
Yeah. To get to football season.
Amen.
That's what we're riding towards, folks.
We're almost there. I mean, we were there tonight. We didn't even talk, but do you watch any of that?
Hell no.
Oh, okay. I did a little bit. It was exciting to see. Exciting to see Collinsworth and Tarico. Obviously we're at practice. I caught the tail end.
It's good to be back, right? I'm sure I'll catch clips because it's football.
And there was a walk-off touchdown.
It's men in pads.
That's right.
We'll take it. But no, I did not watch.
Well, shame on you.
Yeah, look, I'll watch some Vikings preseason games a little bit, but even then, I'm really not that interested.
And we got a whole week till we're on that stuff. I kind of bummed that kind of thought we'd be rolling into regular preseason games this weekend, but now we got a whole week again. Mm-hmm. What are we doing?
I don't know.
Thanks a lot, schedule makers.
Yeah, I don't know. All right. Well, hope everybody has a great weekend. Mm-hmm. Right, get your bets in. Help us out. Spread the good word. Maybe check out the YouTube video. What's the channel called?
Back to Even Pod.
Bang. There you go. Check that out. Yeah. And just live life. Live your life, right? Have a good night. Have a good weekend. Go have some drinks with some buddies. Do whatever, right? Stay inside if you're worried about air quality. All those fun things. Appreciate everybody for being here. Look forward to catching you all again on Monday. Until next time, be easy, Ben. Do your thing, my man.
Appreciate y'all for listening. Be a friend, tell a friend. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, unsubscribe, subscribe again, rate 5 stars, all that fun stuff. Be good, everybody.
And whatever you do, get back to you. Boom.